3, 2, 1. Ahoy Maloy, folks. Welcome to 5-Star Frog Pod. I'm your host with the most, the man with the words for the Blerds, D Cypher. Joined alongside me, we got none other than the West Philly, AJ.
That's what it be. You know what I mean?
And his partner in crime, the dynamic duo himself, the high-flying limousine riding man with the plan, it's Dashi.
Back at it again. Y'all want that good pod, so we back at it again.
Whoop whoop! I like that beat. That's a good flow. I mean, somebody should make that a song. But if you didn't know, it's time to talk, ladies and gentlemen, Marks and Marquettes. It's time to talk some wrestling. Let's get started with a little brief run through recap, because we're going into Night of Champions, but we got to talk about what happened previously on SmackDown, because it was a doozy. Let me make that full screen. Did you guys see SmackDown? You saw SmackDown?
Oh, yes, I did. Oh, I watched the highlights. Me too.
I thought I was the only one. I felt a little guilty. I've only been watching highlights. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't been watching none of the real. Just the highlights.
I'm not even gonna lie. Only thing I've been watching was Raw. And I barely be paying attention. I'm like, bro, where the action at? Because Seth keep talking too much. Everybody talking too much. I want to see some fights now.
Yeah, I've just been watching.
I don't got cable, so I just be catching. For SmackDown, at least, I just be catching it. I don't got a VPN or cable.
Got you. All right, so we started off the show with Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed attempting to unleash an attack on LA Knight. Now, if you watch the highlights, it was really LA Knight talking to Paul Heyman like, yo, I'm going to take my gear off, and you take that suit off, and I'm going to let you get the first hit. You better come with some vengeance.
Yo.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
LA Knight turned around, showed him his backside, and Paul Heyman, cocked his fist up and said, I ain't no dummy. And he stepped out the ring.
Cypher.
This is what happened. Man. This is 100% what happened.
He's turned his backside and he cocked his fist.
He cocked his fist and he was about to hit him from the back, but he said, you know what? I'm going to step outside the ring. LA Knight turned around and said, yo, where you at? Man, Paul Heyman said, snapped his fingers. He said, we start dumb. And that's when two big dudes came in, beat him up. Two big dudes named Braun, if you will. First ever time using those two words together. Braun beat up LA Knight, and LA Knight said, you know what? It ain't over till it's over. Asuka. Woo, she's on a tear right now. She defeated Alexa Bliss in a Queen of the Ring semifinal match. So, yay, she's going to the finals.
Oh, Asuka.
Yep.
Sexy Asuka. And she like 42 looking like that.
Well, they say black don't crack, yellow don't either, baby. Hope that's not offensive to say yellow, because I mean that in endearment.
Japanese women do not crack whatsoever. Any Asian woman, it takes them forever to age. Like, what y'all got? The Fountain of Youth over there?
They eat right. I was about to say rice. I was saying it wrong. They eat rice. I mean, right. I can't even get the right term. They eat healthy food. Right? They eat healthy. We have a lot of sugars in our food, carbs, and we also have a lot of salt in our food. And we eat a lot of dairy, all that cheese. America.
They use a lot of GMOs. They use a lot of GMS and other stuff over there, though.
Yeah, and none of those things are the things that I just said. Those are different things.
I know, but
different effects on the body.
That's not even healthy either, though.
Well, MSG is not bad for you, so that's just a rumor started during World War I or II. Don't remember which one, because Americans were being World War II. Excuse me. I'm gonna tell you the whole story real quick. Let me cook. Americans were being real racist towards the Japanese people, and the Japanese people were using that to cook their foods, and they locked up Japanese Americans in internment camps. Oh, that sounds mad fucking familiar. Locking up Americans in internment camps. You got a rebuttal to locking up Japanese Americans in internment camps? Please let me hear this. Please let me hear this.
I'm talking about for the MSG. I'm talking about for that, not the dumb people getting arrested. I know that, dumb.
Well, what's your rebuttal to that? What's your rebuttal to America locking up American immigrants? I mean, Americans, Japanese Americans.
What did they do?
That's what they do. That is true.
Not rebuttal against that.
That is true.
No, what did they do?
Oh, they did nothing. We was at war with Japan.
Yeah, that's it. And they said basically this stuff is unhealthy. But if you eat a lot of it, it's very unhealthy. She's from Vietnam.
Anything is unhealthy. Get out of here.
But that's how they cook all their food, bro.
Yo, thanks, Snapple Facts. If you eat a lot of MSG, it's unhealthy. If you eat a lot of ice cream, it's unhealthy. If you eat a lot of apples, it's unhealthy. You can eat a certain amount of bananas. That's impossible to eat, by the way, and it will poison you.
I'm telling you that it's not good for you at all, because how all their food is made.
Here he go. All right, I will concede to that because I only know a certain amount of facts, mostly World War II facts. Moving on, we had sorry,
World War II.
that was part of the joke. We had Kit Wilson set to take on Aleister Black, and Aleister Black was making his badass entrance down to the ring, and that's when out of nowhere, a dude in a do-rag, whatever. Hoodie. Not me the hoodie, but the thing on his head. I don't know if you watched the highlights. The thing on his head.
Was his hair? I thought it was his hair.
No, he took a cap off. Like, you sleep with a cap on.
I didn't see that part.
Right, yeah. Because you ain't watched the show. That's why. He took that off and started beating down, putting the beats on Kit Wilson. Now, commentary let us know that his partner, Elton Prince, got injured. I'm guessing this was during, what they call it? Main event. During main event or speed, whatever. Who cares? The show that's not the main show. So he got injured off screen, so that's why Kit Wilson was trying to fight Solo Dolo. He got attacked, and Aleister Black just looks like, you guys brought me back for what now? What now? That's that long form storytelling.
Yeah, they're doing. Hold on, wait, let me get my joke out.
Go ahead.
They're doing Pretty Deadly, Pretty Dirty.
Well, Pretty Deadly's out of commission right now. So, but yeah, good joke. Because I told you Kit Wilson got injured. I mean, not Kit Wilson. Elton Prince.
Well, Elton Prince, whatever it is. I don't know them.
No, yeah, Elton Prince. Yeah, Elton Prince. This is funny. I actually know the wrestlers' names. Because remember on episode 1, I didn't know any of the wrestlers' names. Now I know those guys' names. I'm happy. Sorry, I just got excited.
Fun fact: when they did main event, well, not Saturday night main event before the show come on, they put one of the most people over as an opening match, bro, named Karrion Kross. Why would y'all put him on that show?
Oh, we'll talk about him later.
I'm about to say that's a Raw topic.
Great, but we'll talk about that.
No, that's not. Yeah, that happened during SmackDown, well before SmackDown came on. Oh. But they had Julia to fight. She fought what's the girl name? I forgot the girl name. Julia fought too. I'm like, bro, while she's fighting, she didn't even appear on SmackDown.
I feel like I needed 2 coats.
I don't have an answer to that. Yeah, I don't have an answer to that. But I do have an answer to this 4-way promo battle. At least the highlights didn't really make it seem too much 4-way. I'm sure if you watched this was epic. But we had Cody Rhodes come out. Didn't see him talking the promo. Jey Uso was there and Sami Zayn was there. The highlights on the website only show Randy Orton coming out and lining up all 3 of them saying, Cody, I love you, but I'm going to beat that ass. Oos, I respect you and our families go way back. But if you win your match against Cody Rhodes, I'm going to beat that ass. Sami Zayn, we got a match tonight, and one day, I'm telling you, everybody know you're gonna be a champion one day. When I retire and I'm still here, I'm finna beat that ass too. That's how Randy Orton said it, basically.
Yeah, that's how he said it. I watched it.
And Randy Orton went on to defeat Sami Zayn. So Sami is not going to King of the Ring. Tiffany Stratton. Well, here's the thing about Tiffany Stratton. I got a little rant. So Queen of the Ring is supposed to be who fights Tiffany Stratton, or they could fight Io Sky at SummerSlam, but it seems like Tiffany Stratton's just handing out title matches without any work being put towards it, because Nia Jax get to jump the line even though she lost her Queen of the Ring qualifier. So now she gets to fight Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton says, I'll fight you, I don't care, and I'm gonna put the title on the line. And Nia Jax was like, yeah, dummy, because I'm The Rock's cousin. Naomi's like, man, I'm about to cash in right now because y'all on some stupid stuff. And Nia Jax said, nah, you ain't cashing in. I need this match to happen. So that's pretty much it.
Good for them. I'm surprised they're still fighting, but it is what it is.
It makes sense. Hold on, I don't remember the last. Did Tiffany beat Nia Jax clean last fight?
I don't know about clean. That's a great question. That is a great question.
That's the point though, because it's like she did win Queen of the Ring. She held that belt for a minute, but yeah, Tiffany got it with a cash, and this is a real feud. Tiffany got to win, but it's like Jey Uso fighting Gunther again. I'm like, what, 4 times in a row he fought, or whatever it was?
No, not in a row, but it was a lot of times they ran it back.
Yeah. It's like, it's going to be that now. Nia's trying to get that last. She's trying to push Tiffany over because Tiffany ain't, her run ain't been that great. The EST injured. Naomi is still doing the Jade, No,
she ain't really looking like she's been aiming at Jade. She just on her caution, proceed with caution. Love the braids in the picture.
That's the beauty of it, because if Jade, I can't say nothing else.
All right, cool.
That's on the next topic. Yeah,
got you. Charlotte,
on the next show.
Yeah, Charlotte Flair defeats Chelsea Green, and Alexa. Well, after the fight ended, that's when Piper Niven hit her with the whatever move, and Alexa Bliss came down to help. So you guys called it last episode, or it could have been 2 episodes ago. You talked about a potential unlikely alliance of Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. Now, I didn't know they were friends before, or whatever, tag team partners before, so I was like, what? I don't see it. One's a heel, one's a face, and now it's getting, the seeds are being planted even deeper, or being watered, I will say. And there's a little sproutling of a tag team. So, love it, love it, love it. And that's when...
Little odd couple.
Yeah, a little odd couple. That's when Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu had a little scuffle, a little kerfuffle that will lead to an eventual title match. Jimmy Uso came out to help Fatu after Fatu had got the beats put on him by JC Mateo and Solo. Where's Tamatonga? Where's Tamaloa? God dang, 2024, man. I'm still reminiscing. It was only last year. It's only last year, but I'm still reminiscing on 2024. All right, moving on. LA Knight. He was defeated by Bronson Reed just via disqualification. Which, wait, that doesn't make any sense. I didn't watch the finish, but how did LA Knight lose the disqualification? Did LA Knight hit Bronson Reed with a weapon? Because if LA Knight... Oh, no, LA Knight defeated, not was defeated. Sorry, I read that wrong. My bad. Yeah, this is correct. Because if he's the one who got jumped on, then he wins by disqualification. So, yeah, and he got hit with multiple tsunamis. Man, that hurt. Tsunami! Ron Killens. Yeah, Ron Killens, even though they announced him as R-Truth on his entrance, he defeated the undisputed WWE champion by disqualification. We had 2 disqualifications in one night. You would have thought this was the gosh darn Attitude Era.
Yeah. I just seen the shell shock. My fault.
Okay, I mean, I thought that might have had some pause to it, but I guess not. So, CM Punk...
No, it's... Yeah. Go ahead.
CM Punk comes out at the end of the match trying to break things up or mess things up, whatever, and he gets slammed right through. He gets snapped through the Slim Jim table, and while he's laying,
don't do that.
I know, horrible. Feel icky. I feel like Joe Test saying that he got slammed and snapped through the Slim Jim table, and the Slim Jim, like the pictures, the camera always has the best angle of the pictures. I mean, of the damn.
Logo.
The logo, yeah. Like, let me go find that because it's so atrocious. It, right?
So allegedly, CM Punk said this. He said they hurt more than the normal tables. I'm like, bro, it's like the same table to me.
He probably did. He actually change? He probably was shilling for TKO. You know, he's TKO's lapdog now. Like, oh yeah, these really hurt.
Just want to be pipe bomb.
Like, no,
that's
for real.
Why I locked in. Oh yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, pipe bomb happened, and you guys talk about that.
Let me clear out real quick. ISO.
He said ISO. He said ISO. He's going for it.
I was around for CM Punk's original pipe bomb in 2011. It was everything everyone hyped it up to be. If you weren't there to watch it live in the moment to feel what it did for wrestling, it saved a lot of people. Right, it's one of the most important, impactful pipe bombs. Cena, I do like the idea of them trying to recreate it. It's just, and it wasn't bad per se. It was cool how he name dropped Matt Cardona, Nick Nemeth, and Claudio Castagnoli. Good for them. But it just wasn't as hype as people were making it up to be, like Friday and Saturday. Like, it was, oh my goodness, this is one of the greatest promos of 2025. It was cool. And it has to be deducted points because it was clearly a knockoff. I mean, he said at the end, "Thanks for letting me borrow your stupid promo. I just made you look even better," or something like that. Like, he even said it. It was, I don't think it's as goated as people want to pretend it is just because he copied CM Punk's promo. That's all. It was a cool promo, but let's calm down a little bit.
So I enjoyed it a lot, and I was there for both. And it wasn't because he was more so imitating CM Punk. It was more so of talking about how y'all say I bury talent. So he named the people that y'all say he buried, which is 100% true. The people who work hard. Like he said, I'm the greatest all the time. You feel me? Punk, you said 2 weeks ago, you said you made his championship reign relevant again. Like you did again just now. But it's because he, once again, buried at all the competition because they couldn't talk on the microphone. Dolph wasn't even that good on the mic. Let me keep it a buck.
That's a lot.
Cena cooked the Rock badly. Dolph is okay.
I know what that reference you're talking about. The you gotta write your promos on your arm thing. Disrespectful.
Cena really was, and he was playing with the crowd. Like, I'm just like, bro, he's the mic master, bro. He did it.
Hey, yo.
Now,
I will agree.
Hey, yeah,
he is the mic master, and I think Dashi is jaded for some reason. Now, he did say he was there for the original one, so that obviously has more weight to be there and have seen it. I've only seen it in like recaps and highlights, so I wasn't there for the shit that led up to it. Like, I'm sure he was going through, Dashi, you can interrupt me anytime, going through a bunch of BS with Vince and possibly the title belt, and he was like, screw it, you're not going to cut me off. It's probably the end of the show or maybe the middle of the show.
Well, it was more so that too. He was dealing with real life contract issues. It was widely known that CM Punk was not happy with WWE because they didn't see him. It was like the Daniel Bryan thing. They didn't see him as a main event face of the company guy because of how he looked. Vince never liked him. Triple H never liked him. So he was dealing with all that BS. Then he somehow got the number one contendership. And every promo and every segment leading up to the match at Money in the Bank, he was not signed. Like, his last match was supposed to be Money in the Bank. But that promo, people like CM Punk, but that promo made him. It's what got him on to like late night shows. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, it put him in a different stratosphere. Just that one promo. So it did that. People, legit. It was. You felt it. Because he was real. He said, dog, I'm not going to recap the whole promo. If you was there, you know what he said. If you weren't, Google it. But he was spilling some real spill about the company with the Be a Star John and the whole whatever. It was different for that time period.
Can I ask you a question?
It made people want to root for him.
Can I hold? Damn, I want a question too. Damn, Cypher. Go ahead. Ask the question first.
Okay. If in their respective time periods when they were at least the height of their popularity, these 4 stars would have done the same promo, how do you think it would have went over? You can name them all at once or individually. These 4 stars and the height of their popularity at their different periods in time. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Shelton Benjamin, MVP, Carmelo Hayes, and damn, who's the other one I was going to say? I forgot, but those 3
well,
right
I'm not Melo. What's the name? Had more? Well, MVP had more screen time than all of them.
Right, so if they would have dropped pipe bombs at their points of their career, how do you think it would have went down?
Well, he kind of did though. Well,
I know what Cypher is trying to say.
Yeah, I know. I get what Cypher.
I don't think it would have folded as well for them. Maybe Shelton Benjamin. It probably would have went a little bit better for. You said Shelton Benjamin, Carmelo, MVP.
Mm-hmm. I kind of think MVP though.
I forgot who it was.
MVP can really MVP. I feel like MVP would, because Shelton was the nice guy. He was. If I could do it, yeah, I could do it. Like taking that kick from Shawn Michaels, he said it. They asked him if he could do it. They did it. Boom.
I don't know if it's gonna do for them what it did for CM Punk though.
But I'm saying this though, MVP was more so standing up for black wrestlers, where, bro, he didn't play that, and you could see the frustration even with the whole business, bro. Even back then.
So answer the question: if MVP dropped a pipe bomb, what would have happened to his career?
No, he would be not on the face. People say he's mad, an angry black man on screen.
That was all. That's my only question. All right, so
my question was this though. For Dash, he said, "Hold on though." What made John Cena? I was there for both, Cypher. You hear me?
Yes.
Where I would say, when John Cena said, "You missed the TKO," he said, "Dude, you missed the TKO." CM Punk, did you forget you fought in the UFC and got butt cheeks? You got your butt whooped. You been lost your balls. That's why Cena said it. So you are a TKO. Why you think you dressing in Cody Rhodes with the suit and all this? This is not CM Punk. You said, "I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money." That's your first thing you said.
Venom. He did spit some venom. I will give Cena that.
I'm like, bro, you kind of. He is Mr. TKO. Cena never worked for TKO until just now. He did make that billionaires a lot of money, like he told Cody Rhodes. Like, He was everybody in the face of Cena. He really
promo,
cooking everybody. Yeah, Cena's really cooking everybody on the mic, and I'm like, bro, I don't know who's gonna beat him right now, because like if you can't out talk him, who's beating this guy? He's not even. He beating you old school way, like he said. I'm gonna beat you old fashioned way, maybe a low blow, whatever. Cool, do what I gotta do, hit you with the belt, and that's it. He is chopping everybody. He is baking. I'm like, bro, it might have started off ass. Now it's cooking. It's cooking. Cody might not even about to win this shit. He might really walk out with this belt. Unless Cody
and also, back to Cypher's question, I don't think I answered for Carmelo. I don't think Carmelo got the pull right now to pull that type of promo. It would probably give him a championship like the United States, but put him in the main roster, put him in like Jimmy Kimmel late night or whatever. No, I don't think he can do that.
Carmelo Hayes can't even get that, bro.
All right, so let's just say Carmelo Hayes walks out in the middle of SmackDown, starts talking unprompted, what would you say, unscripted. Again, is the mic getting cut off?
Mm-hmm.
It's not just the promo; it's also what led to the promo. Because again, the story is Vince gave CM. He said, "So CM Punk, here's a live mic. Say whatever you want for 7 minutes." But Vince didn't expect Punk to say what he did. Because Punk was dealing with real life frustrations, and he just vented on the mic. Melo, I don't know what real life frustrations he would have to deal with right now. So fresh in his career, but I don't think it's going to do for him or Shelton or MVP what it did for Punk. It's different. They were at different points of their careers.
One more question, Dashi, before we go to the next topic. So during that Money in the Bank match with CM Punk and Cena, right, when Vince came down, was that a real thing? Was Vince really trying to stop it and Cena told Vince, no, let me just finish it? Or was that part the work and just let that shit rock out?
It's all a part of the show.
Oh my God! Don't ever say that.
Okay, because Vince.
Did you enjoy yourself? It's all a part of the show. Don't ever say that again.
So, mind you, we all know when y'all mess up and Vince is really hot, Vince run down that ramp like he tore his quads trying to curse people out.
That was real. That one was real.
So Vince did that multiple times though, and people say. So I'm like, Vince probably was really trying to stop it. Cena said, "No, forget that. I'm the face of the company, but either way, you're going to be good. He's not can't take the belt either way. That's dirty. Probably just going to sue him. You feel me? That's it. You feel me? Yeah. So like, either way, CM Punk would have to go get that belt back. He's like, this ain't worth your $300,000 check that you about to get after you leave this company."
Honestly, this CM Punk, this John Cena promo made me want CM Punk to win more, even though he's not going to win. But it makes me want him to win more.
It got to be Orton. It got to be Orton. It can't even be Cody. I don't even want to see it.
Whoever it is, I'm excited because we already know something cool is going to happen. And it's two choices. Give it to somebody or let that man walk out with the belt and give us a new design. I know that's probably not going to happen because they already made a really big version of the title outside of their headquarters, so that costs money to make a new one. That's why I hate that meta thinking. But I would like to see. I remember back when I think it's last year or 2 years ago, Logan Paul was going to fight Cody Rhodes, and we all were speculating on the podcast like, oh, they're going to unify the titles and we're going to have a winged eagle belt. Our dumbasses. But yeah, I would love to see a new title design that's less big W and more, something else. Winged eagle, perhaps?
So I wasn't, speaking of designs, did Naomi, when she won this SmackDown belt, right, did that belt really glow? Was that her design or was it the lights doing the reflection?
What you talking about?
It was the championship.
Oh,
it was a special,
Naomi had a design.
Yeah, some people get a special made on it fit her character, so she got
that belt was cool. I'm like, where this belt at? That's the only belt I want to buy. I'm like, where that belt at? I've never seen that shit on WWE shop a day in my life.
Cost too much money. All right, let's talk about Raw.
Cypher. It cost too much money for the Black Queen
to make it gold. I mean glow. Excuse me. I got the cans in my ears and I got a little cold. Raw. Okay. Raw started off with Seth freaking Rollins, Mr. Burn It Down himself. He claimed he's playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. I don't know what else happened. I actually didn't watch Raw, so this is going to be the wildest recap.
Basically, I can say what Seth Rollins basically said, how LA Knight got dealt with, Penta was going to get dealt with from his dog, referencing in Braun Breaker. Because how Bronson Reed, oh my gosh, too many Brons. Bronson Reed destroyed LA Knight. So that's what he's saying. Anybody get in my way, you want to get dealt with. That's pretty much his whole promo.
Got you. Then Braun Breaker.
And he got the.
Go ahead.
He basically said, "I got the keys, and I'm the face of this company. I could take this time. I could do this anytime I want. Take anybody's belt." Basically, that's what he was saying. Head honcho. Nobody else is.
Yeah,
That's it.
he has Money in the Bank.
That's
He's the Joker right now. I told you guys when we speculated on who was going to win Money in the Bank. I said it's got to be Seth because he's going to be taunting and teasing. I thought he was going to be taunting and teasing Jey Uso, but apparently we had other plans.
He did both though.
He didn't tease Jey Uso not one time. Jey Uso went and lost his title the next day. Well, 2 days later, but
No,
whatever.
because that little mini feud but I don't know when.
I said taunting and teasing him with the Money in the Bank briefcase. He never got a chance to do that to Jey Uso. Jey Uso dropped the title immediately.
I think he should fucking tease Gunther. They don't want. See, that's what I'm saying. Gunther. I'm shut up. I'm gonna hold that thought.
All right, hold that thought, and let's talk about Braun Breaker beating Penta. He beat him. Penta, is he cooked now? What's the word y'all saying? Is his aura down?
No.
All right, good.
No, honestly, Cero Mieiro, that man taking pin.
Is this an okay thing with you guys? Like, are you? Oh, he's Pin Bauer is not a good thing.
No, but he Pin Bauer with aura. That's the difference.
Oh, okay. That's a new one.
He had a little moment with Seth Rollins, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Taking pins, but still having the crowd on your side and selling merch. I guess that's a good, not a bad spot. That's a good spot. What else? Jade Cargo defeated Roxanne Perez. Let's go. Yay.
Call bullshit. Roxanne carried that whole fucking match. I'm sorry.
Damn.
I love Jade.
Jade still can't wrestle?
That.
Jesus.
No, bro. Roxanne carried that whole entire match, bro, and that was a clean match.
Well, Jade still look good, so who cares?
I do.
I only see this one picture. I'm sharing the screen, but I actually will probably go back and watch that match for the goon reasons. Is it goon or gooner? No, I don't know how to use the terms. I hate y'all new terms.
Well, you're going to speak gooner. During one of the pin attempts, when Roxanne was pinning Jade. Jade had a little malfunction in the between the legs part, and you saw the cover pad.
I'm sure that's that's going to be edited out when I click the play button. Women's Intercontinental Champion Becky Lynch defeated Bayley. I was all hyped for this match. I didn't even watch it. By disqualification. So that mean what happened? Well, anybody watched it? You guys know what happened?
So basically, Lyra Valkyria let Becky Lynch hit her one time. Cool. Bet.
Wait, Lyra Valkyria was in there?
So Bayley got. Yeah, no, she was watching the match. She was watching the match.
Oh, cool.
This is what happened. Bayley and Lyra were talking before the match, and Lyra said, I know what you're saying. Talking before the match, Lyra said it's all good. Bayley said it's all good. I know. Bayley said it's all good. We still cool. Then Bayley and Becky was having a match. Bayley got buried under a bunch of chairs and whatever by Becky. She put the announce chairs over her, the steel chairs, and then Lyra came out. She wasn't watching the match. That's what I was trying to say. Lyra came out even though Bayley said don't. Then she came out to help her to take the chairs off of her. That's what happened.
And then how did disqualification happen? I still want to know about that part.
So I was boom, Lyra. So Becky hit Lyra.
BRB.
You hear me? Twice.
Yes.
Lyra let it slide. The second time, cool. Bayley about to win, and then she started wailing on fucking Becky Lynch, and then Bayley got mad at Lyra.
Okay.
So basically, in other words, Evolution is gonna be a woman triple threat match. Which is not wrong with that. Nobody's
rock on.
You seen it coming.
All right. Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez ambush Rhea Ripley. So are they on the same page now that Liv Morgan's gone? Because in this picture, it looked like they arm in arm. What's happening there? Oh, I'm actually asking you, AJ, because you watched the show.
Oh yeah, Roxanne Perez is. So if you watch the backstage segment with Judgment Day or whatever, Raquel is mad. Like she flipping out, like boom, 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 boom. Finn Balor is gaslighting her up, saying, that's what I like. You gotta be the enforcer. Blase, you gotta go beat Rhea Ripley butt. You feel me? Don't know why they feuding, but because Raquel got both of the women's tag team belts on her, she's rocking them.
Love that.
Then Finn like this, the Dirty Dom, allegedly he's injured. Allegedly.
Wait, who's injured?
So he got his match with Dirty Dom.
Wait, oh, really? Damn.
Oh, no, he's not really injured, allegedly, because he got out of his match with AJ Styles. You feel me? That was the whole point.
Oh, that was the storyline. Gotcha.
Yeah. So, Finn was like, it's okay, whatever. You on, whatever. Roxanne Perez going to rub Dirty Dom again. So, this is what we're doing. So, we're going to do the same thing with Liv. Roxanne going to steal Dom. She's going to be the interim tag team, whatever. And then, this is what we're doing.
But I like that. We had the same thing with Jade Cargill. When Jade Cargill got taken out, that's when Naomi had to come. So Raquel and Roxanne, as odd as it is as a pair, they might as well team up so we can have these belts being defended.
But my thing is this, though. So Raquel beefing with Rhea, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't know Rhea and Raquel Rodriguez is best friends in real life. So that's why Rhea is fighting Raquel to get her over. You feel me?
Yeah.
Since Liv not there. So which is a good thing. Look out for your friends. But my thing is this. If Roxanne and Raquel got the belts, who the fuck is about to be Rhea partner to get this belt?
Nikki Bella. I'm sorry, motherfucker.
Don't do that, bro. Nick, don't do that.
I mean, they called it weeks ago before Liv got injured.
It's funny too. If I was watching on YouTube, I didn't know they had a SummerSlam kickoff show. They had John Cena come out there first, and then what's her name? Nikki Bella. Then she came out. I'm like, bro, why y'all keep having them people cross paths between each other?
Disrespectful.
That's cool now. So.
Oh, well, never mind. They're all professionals. Now. They're all professionals. AJ, stop gaslighting.
I'm not shit.
Listen, just because the relationship didn't work, don't mean you gotta hate the other person.
Cena damn near said he hated her. Say no, I'm lying. He damn near said it
didn't work. They wanted two different things. It just didn't work. You know what I'm saying?
Cena didn't want no kids. She wanted kids.
Exactly.
Cena an asshole. He like Bianca Belair. Montez want kids and he want to fuck one. Look, I'm gonna shut up.
Hella, Ethan got married. Ethan got married to somebody, and she got married and got beat up. So it worked out how it worked out.
Hey, yo, why did you say? I gotta move on. No. We got There's no segue to that. Cody Rhodes defeated Jey Uso. Did anybody see anything else coming?
No.
They were spamming each other finishers. I like that.
Oh, I might go back and watch that match then. Seeing them do
that match was, actually, I'm not gonna lie. They put on a 4.5 star match. They was going at it, reversing it, because mind you, they was tag team partners. They got to know each other move. Jey Uso reversed the crossroads with another crossroads. I'm like, okay, Jay. You know, Cody kicked out, of course. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then, boom, hit Jey Uso with a crossroad number 1. I said, damn, I can't get 2 crossroads so I can build up a little feud.
I hate that the recaps don't tell you what happened backstage. That was the last thing that show. Oh, Sami Zayn punch Karrion Kross. That's the only thing I see for backstage stuff. Oh, and then Gunther, Barry's Goldberg. Yeah, see, it's not showing everything in the highlights.
Yeah, Sami Zayn just punched Kross. He gonna have a match on
Night of Champions.
Yeah, we're going to that next.
Because Dirty Dom allegedly is injured. You cop off.
This is what happened. Sammy was supposed to get an interview, but then Karrion came and started teasing him, saying, I told you suck. And then Sammy was like, okay. Just turned around and punched him. It was funny. Apparently he had already talked to Adam Pearce for a match.
Oh, yeah, and a New Day having a match next week for the tag team titles against... Who the team, Dashi? Who they fighting?
Right.
Who the New Day fighting next week? Judgment Day. So basically, in other words, I feel like Finn Balor and them going to get the belts. But actually, I like the New Day style right now. They funny right now. They actually funny. Don't say it. It's official. I'm like, we're not about to do this right now with him and Adam Pearce and everybody.
Like
but
next week,
Xavier Woods is carrying though. I'm not gonna lie. Xavier Woods is in his acting bag. Like if that was Cypher right now, I hate the hairstyle. But I'm like, he's actually carrying the acting role. But I just need y'all to go in the match. Y'all can act all y'all goofy y'all want. Y'all gotta just go and whoop somebody's ass though. Stop acting like y'all the best team out here.
That's fact.
Which they are. They're the best tag team they're the best tag team in the tag team division. But
still,
like overall, like dead serious.
Wait, you said overall? That means they're better than Street Profits?
That's what I said on Raw.
Now I'm asking AJ. Okay. No, he said overall at first.
I'm gonna say on Raw.
Got you.
I was having what's the name?
All right, well, let's talk Night of Champions, which features Raw and SmackDown superstars. First and foremost, do you guys think that they're going to make it to Saudi or they're going to shoot it in the Performance Center?
That will be whack.
I got them going back to Vegas. Honestly,
Vegas last minute
Vegas.
selling tickets. You crazy,
bro? It's TKO. TKO City is Vegas.
I mean,
what?
You saying Performance Center is crazy.
That's
yeah,
the place that they can go.
Orlando.
They can go last minute. They can go last minute, or Orlando, I guess.
They got TKO got on a lot of buildings over there in Vegas.
I mean, but it's not going to be. Well, but they better pick a small venue. They got to sell it out, or you're going to have an embarrassing looking, watch where half the stage is covered in black tape to show the empty
Well, they could
seats.
just say they gonna do the show, but it's not even like that. Because Vince is not a Vince regime era no more either. It's more so 9/11, all that stuff happened, and Vince went over there to tribute the troops in mid-war over there. That was
true.
wild.
He did it on a
Damn,
protected military base.
TKO.
Don't sit there and act like he wasn't safe.
But check this out though.
He wasn't in a civilian
He still had to
center.
fly.
Yes,
They
he
still
had to fly with the troops. He was safe. It's a difference between performing in a military base versus performing in a stadium. You know what I mean? There's a big difference.
I'm gonna say what's sad. Yeah, I get it. But what's sad is they sent production crews out first to make sure everything good. So the production people was stuck in the the airport and whatever. They couldn't get over there. TKO was down. What was it? 2 billion or 3 billion? This Saudi show is giving them 50 million. Yeah, whatever billions. This Saudi show is giving 50 million right now. Business is business, as Cypher say.
Yeah, we gotta make sure we pay Ron Truth his 1 million. Going fire him and
I feel like
back.
everybody who is saying they injured is copping up because they're not flying over there because of what's going on.
That was only Dominic.
No, Chad Gable. Somebody said Chad Gable was capping. I'm like, no, he fought a crazy few matches lately. This boy actually might be. No, Vincenzo really. If you go back and watch that match, Vincenzo really.
All right, hold on, AJ. If you were a wrestler right now working for WWE, would you fly out to Saudi Arabia right now?
No.
Exactly.
I'm injured too, bro.
I'm gonna just tell him straight up no.
My back.
I'm gonna do a pipe bomb. I'm
gonna
tell him no. Fire me. Go ahead, watch. Do it. I'll be right over in the AEW making millions. Yeah, exactly. Making millions.
Hey, yo, you a nut.
I'll be right over there with that nut ass nigga Ricochet that y'all be hating on, making millions, talking my shit. Actually, I won't do the maybe. I won't do the being on Twitter thing.
Maybe. Hey, yeah.
I won't be the doing on Twitter thing because that's too much time of your day. I mean, he a millionaire, so he probably got time for it.
You could be the Matt Cardona. Don't just run the AEW.
Oh yeah, true.
Mr. Cypher start acting like Samantha.
I'm already corny. What you mean by that though? Like, cause y'all say she corny.
The corny?
I mean, that's what y'all said.
Yeah, she started going online and started doing cringy stuff, sexual cringy stuff.
Oh no, I ain't gonna do sexual cringy stuff. I'll just do regular cringy stuff. I'll do a Maven because that's what I'm more like.
Mrs. Cypher.
Oh shit!
Well, like how
he said Mrs. I thought you were saying Mr. Cypher the whole time. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, that's hilarious.
So is Mr. Iguana? I just want to know: is Mr. Iguana getting called up? Is he getting signed?
Called up like AAA, not already a AAA promotion. Disrespectful. You mean drafted, not called up. He already in the big leagues. Gracias. All right, we are. My segue got completely destroyed. I only talked about Saudi Arabia and Riyadh because I wanted to segue into match previews. So coming up, we have Sami Zayn set to take on Karrion Kross. Now the funny thing about this is, their whole build-up has been backstage. There's never been any stepping in the middle of the ring, talking to each other, or wrestlings and somebody fights where they interrupt each other's fight or unlikely tag team. Nope. So this is funny that he's finally getting his. I'm talking about Karrion Kross finally getting his pay-per-view, like finally getting some TV time. I'm trying to say, excuse me, as far as matches. He's been fighting on main event, as you guys talked about earlier, and now he went from main event, the pre-show, to not a main event, to actual PLE, a main PLE, not even a main PLE, a side PLE, a PLE nonetheless, a $50 million worth PLE. How about that? Thoughts? Who you think is going to win? Good for Good for
Karrion. He's not going to win now.
Damn. It's because Sammy's Muslim. You goddamn cheater.
Nope.
He got the crowd on lock. Yes, it is.
And I'm taking Karrion.
I want Karrion to win.
Karrion. So I look at it like this. Sammy, I feel you. It's going to be a great match. But there's no way, shape, or form you actually supposed to be out here being Karrion Kross. He don't want to antagonize you, and mind you, that's the whole point. You got doubt. He's keeping it, so he got to win the first match. He's on the hot streak. That's why they gave him that main event match against El Toro Cruz, whatever, one of the NPCs from LWO.
I love that you called them NPCs. Disrespectful, but I love it. And your logic makes sense. Karrion Kross should win to, do like a best of 3. The bad guy wins, and Sammy's like, oh, I got to rethink my whole life. Am I a bad guy as well? Then they fight again or something like that. So, yes, Karrion Kross should win.
That's the whole story, though. And that's the whole story, though.
First.
Oh.
Because you got the good guy winning 2 times in a row.
Oh, okay.
It's like a Gunther thing. You can't beat me, lost a bunch of times. That's how Sami Zayn character is right now. So Kross can win back to back, and then third one, and it got to be a stipulation. I have to have a stipulation on it because I don't want to see it's a normal match no more. You feel me?
I hear you.
At that point. But what's the next match, Cypher?
Next match is Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Rodriguez, and this one actually has a stipulation. I know you were looking for a stipulation. It's a street fight.
In Saudi Arabia?
Yeah. Well, they won't go in the actual street.
Yeah. What if one of their clothing get ripped? What if their tights get ripped out there? They going to jail?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
In the show. The whole show gets canceled.
That's wild.
That's their law. You want them to get their heads cut off?
No, this is dumb. Don't have the show there.
I'm gonna go with Jade. Jade's got this one.
No, Jade. I said Raquel Rodriguez. Raquel Rodriguez and Rhea Ripley.
I promise I didn't mean to say Jade. I meant to say Rhea. I don't know where I got Jade from.
I mean, they both have a particular set of skills and assets, so I understand. Wrong melanin, right melon. I see what I did. I see what I did there.
Okay, Cypher. Okay, now Cypher, you gotta put that on your podcast, talking with teacups. Start talking teacups.
Make that a catchphrase. Oh yeah.
No, it's the dad joke of the week.
There we go.
But no, I got Raquel. She need to win.
Raquel needs to win, but this is Rhea Ripley we're talking about at a PLE, not a weekly show.
But it's also her best friend, though. Like I stated. Well, I don't know I said it on the pre-podcast or not. That's also Rhea's best friend, so she's trying to kind of put her over too. So it's like Rhea don't need this win.
No, not at all.
At all. She's
a walk-in. Is it Rhea booking or what's his name?
This is Rhea booking right here. This is Rhea. Because think about it, Rhea could have easily won the Queen of the Ring, but nobody want to see that against her and Io. I kind of do. That was a great match. Because the fact is, Rhea still never beat Io. That could have been the whole premise of this tournament. Rhea never beat Io. You feel me?
Finally conquering that goal. The unlikely hero. Well, is Rhea face? Whatever she is.
Yeah, because Rhea. I said Rio. Because Rhea never beat Io. It's like she still never beat Io and got her lick back. She put herself in the main event. Well, not main event against Bianca and them. Still lost, and still ain't fight Io. You feel me? What was the whole point of that? You know what I'm saying?
Well, technically, she did lose to Io, then carrying her way into a triple threat match and still lost. So she don't need a rematch. She good.
No, but I'm saying, when she lost against Io because of shenanigans, whatever, because of Bianca, whatever that she played, cool, whatever. We're gonna let that slide. I'm gonna let it slide, whatever. Boom, you fought in the triple threat match. You lost, but it wasn't 1-on-1. Io did win. Bianca took the pin. Io ain't pinning you. So it's still like, bro, you ain't pinning.
She did pin her to win the championship. What you mean? That's how she got the championship.
I'm talking about that was shenanigans. That's what they did. That's how I stated why they did shenanigans right there. I'm talking about.
It wasn't shenanigans. It was Monday Night Raw. She won fair and square.
No, she got distracted with Bianca. That was the shenanigan part.
That was her.
That was her fault. Inserted, but it's like she still gotta have doubt. Like I ain't beat you yet. that's the premise of Rhea's story. Like nobody wants to. No, you. Or like, is this story right now?
Money She should have won Money in the Bank. That's her fault.
All right, wait. So lock it in again. One more time. Who we think gonna win? I'm thinking Rhea's gonna win. Yeah, okay.
Mommy.
I got Raquel.
All right. Now this next match is for the gold. This is Solo Sikoa fighting his former enforcer, the Werewolf, Jacob Fatu, for the United States Championship. Who y'all think gonna win? That's a wavelength right there, because I definitely wanted to do the howl, but I just chose not to. I was like, let me not let my intrusive thoughts win. I told you I was just doing cringy stuff, so I said, let me just not do that. You cringy.
Okay, Jonathan Coachman. Okay, Jonathan Coachman.
So wait, who you said was going to win? Fatu?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Fatu.
I don't know. It's a toss-up. But Solo need a win.
He does, Solo, but he's been eating the most pins.
He need a win, but not on Jacob's second title defense.
I know. It's big.
So I got it.
Is it stipulations to this match or is it a normal match?
Normal match, and somehow, some way, Bloodline rules as always. But I do think Fatu's gonna win.
Cypher, wow. We ain't gonna don't put that on them.
I got two predictions. One could come true, obviously. Either Hikuleo comes out for Solo, or the Tongas come back for Jacob.
Nice.
You want to see Hikuleo?
I forgot he was there. To be honest,
because he fought last week. I don't know who he fought.
Did he fight on TV, or he's still fighting in dark matches?
Main event.
Main event. Well,
that's a dark match. Yeah, that's a dark match.
Yeah.
But I was about to say,
pre-taping or whatever.
Come out Friday. If Hikuleo come out Friday, then the Tongas should come back out Saturday. That's what I'm saying.
No, isn't
even the odds.
Then what's the name? Get Tommy John surgery or something? One of them, the elbow, whatever. Or they peck or one of them. The Bachelor.
Probably. But
and then what happened?
Be coming back.
But what happened to Tom Maloy? Whatever the name is. The other one, the skinny.
It was his leg. With his leg.
Okay. It
was a broken ankle or something, I think.
Damn. What's going on in the ring?
It was one of those lower leg injuries or lower injuries.
Yo, what's going on? Y'all don't know how to land properly no more? Y'all need to hit the performance center again. Y'all tripping.
All I can think about is Zoe Stark landing wrong, Liv Morgan landing wrong. It's
what's
hard.
What's the name? Botting, Piper Nivens almost breaking Charlie Flair's repaired knee again. Like, what is going on in this ring?
It's hard. You running. You probably hot and sweaty. Well, Piper Niven fighting a whole suit, so she tripping off the rip. She tripping.
Well, blame Chelsea Green with her secret herpes.
Right.
But Liv Morgan, shoulder blade, had to get repaired. Like, what is going on?
It's dangerous. It's dangerous out here. That's why they say don't try it at home. Can I snitch for a second? A certain person on this podcast, I'm a half snitch, was actually doing a real life wrestling move to their partner. And no, not Chris Benoit situation. Everybody's still alive. But they were doing
Hey, yo, you a wild boy.
They were doing They were doing a wrestling move called the Boston Crab, which is just the same as a crippled crossface. And I'm not going to snitch on who it was. It could either be me, Dashi, or West Philly AJ. That's for the audience to decide who it was.
I'm not part of this. I was
not
part of this.
One of us three was doing the Boston Crab to their partner, and they said, all right, do me. Like, this was a Buddy Matthews. Buddy Matthews. Let me see if I got this right. Rhea Ripley situation. Is that her spouse? Did I do that right?
Listen, I just had to show Mrs. Dashi that these moves actually hurt. You know what I'm saying? Shorty didn't think so. I had to teach her. So that's why they say don't try it at home.
Check this out. Boom. When I was a young boy, I was probably like 13. My man hit me with the crippled cross piece. Bro, that shit hurt. I said, okay, bet, bro. Say less. I got something, hit him with a spear. I said, no. Walls of Jericho, pussy. I said, no. I'm not going to finish the sentence, but yeah, y'all know.
Walls of Jericho hurt because that's all.
No, I ain't say none of that. You wild.
The Walls of Jericho definitely hurt because that's also just the Boston Crab. But yeah, Walls of Jericho hurts as well.
That's your wild boy.
Break somebody's spine on some Mortal Kombat stuff.
It always hurts when you
break somebody's spinal. It was Cypher crazy.
Now, someone who I would like to put in the crippler crossface, that's Jade Cargill.
Okay.
Versus Asuka. Sorry, Asuka's also there. Who you think's gonna win? I think they're gonna give it to Asuka because y'all said she fight better. But Jade Cargill needs this. She needs this. My girl Jade needs this. But I think Asuka's gonna win. Asuka versus Io Sky. That shit gonna be crazy. What are we talking about?
Did you forget Io ain't defend her title since WrestleMania 41? Nobody's not worthy because Bianca Belair ain't there.
But that's what I'm saying. Asuka. Yeah, Asuka. I just said that Asuka's gonna win. Asuka versus Io Sky. That shit's gonna be a New Japan bang out classic. Even though Jade should win.
Why the fuck would you put your best wrestler named Roxanne Perez? Like, mind you, okay, you think she's taking over the Judgment Day, but she could be the runner-up in the woman. What is it? Queen of the Ring. Liv ain't never do that. She never win. She ain't get that far. You feel me?
Yo, Liv was the Crown Jewel champion, which they need to bring that back.
Bro, we ain't doing that, bro. Cypher, we ain't doing that.
I think that's corny. Y'all gonna do it once and not bring it back. That's like the world's greatest Rumble or world whatever it's called.
That was dumb as shit. They needed some money, bro.
First of all, AJ, you kind of had it, but you were on the wrong champion. Jade should win, so she could face Tiffany, win, and then Bianca and Jade and Naomi. Bianca wins. I mean, not Bianca. Jade wins, and Naomi cash in. And now it's a three-way: Bianca, Naomi, and Jade for the WWE Championship.
No, I was doing it more so, and this is why I hate this. It's like it should have been SmackDown versus Raw. You feel me? Where
it is SmackDown versus Raw. Jade's on SmackDown. Asuka's on Raw.
So it's more so like Io got no storyline, so this story got to go towards Io, but Jade is also can be in the storyline still against Naomi. It's like you should never blend both of the two in the twine.
I think Asuka is gonna face Io either way because if you remember last year, Gunther won King of the Ring against Randy Orton. Randy Orton still got a title match after that.
Mm-hmm.
But remember off of stipulations though, because remember whatever happened.
His shoulder was kind of one shoulder was up.
Kind of up. Now I don't know, was that a work or was that real?
That was real. Remember at the press conference? No, it was real. At the press conference, they called in Triple H. You know, he gave his half answers like, "Hey, we'll see what we could do." I tell the refs to count. They gotta do what they gotta do. So that was an actual thing that happened, and they pivoted. They said, "Well, fuck it. Now we got an excuse to make another match."
That was a good pivot. Because Gunther still should have won that, which was a good match. You feel me? But like I was saying, I don't know. It should be Queen and King of the Ring, like combined with SmackDown versus Raw. Unless we supposed to have the draft or do something first before this. You feel me?
No, I'm not sure I follow you. Say that again. You don't think it should be a King and Queen of the Ring?
No, it should be that, but separate brands if they on their brand. Because everybody got different
then you're having two. I don't like that because you're having two Queens of the Ring. Yeah. That's not good. No.
No, but then you get rid of that whole segment altogether and do something different. Like the height they had Andre Memorial Challenge or whatever it's called, Classic.
Yeah, but that was interbranded, just like the Queen and the King of the Ring matches or tournament is. It's interbrands.
I would rather do that. Well, that shit next to you pushing right now. And
so a Royal Rumble.
But they haven't. Well, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. But the Royal Rumble is the person you really know who.
They haven't pushed Carmelo. Do you feel Carmelo's been pushed?
No. I'm talking about like
pushed off a cliff.
But we're not gonna get on that. You know why? But yeah.
Because somebody is Adam Cole. AC still chilling.
Yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. We're gonna leave it at that. Because Roxanne got a better push. Braun. Who else?
Tiffany. Tiffany Stratton got pushed to the moon. She won the world championship.
Only person who get pushed to the moon. Only person who got pushed to the moon as that skin pigment, I'm gonna say, is Jade Cargill. Because you know why?
She came from AEW. She knew her worth.
AEW, and she was the Goldberg over there, and you gotta pay me top dollar. Y'all tripping.
I'm gonna stop you right there. I like that you said she's the Goldberg because from what you guys are saying about Jade, she got the look, but she don't got the in-ring ability. And that's what some people would say about Goldberg. He had the look, but he didn't have the ability. He was dangerous to work with. And y'all saying that Jade is just, I don't know, sloppy or whatever. I don't know. I'll be too busy looking, so I can't tell what's going on.
No, Jade better than Goldberg. She got trained by Booker T.
Well, I'm mainly talking about West Philly AJ because when I said Jade beat Roxanne, he said, that's green. She green. She been in the company. She been wrestling, period, for years now. How's she green?
Watch it. Like 4 or 5 years.
Watch it. So
that's a long time to be wrestling.
when you know when wrestlers carry people. So I'm not saying Cena can't wrestle because you got to wrestle. You got to know how to wrestle to some degree to make it to the WWE. You feel me? Not saying that. If you go back and watch the AJ Styles match and John Cena, their classic match, AJ Styles put on a show and Cena looked okay. Styles made him look great.
Okay, so you're just saying
Phenomenal.
Roxanne carried that match. Okay, that's fine. Roxanne's more athletic because she younger.
No,
you know,
she's technical. She could technical wrestle, the transitions, everything.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah.
Yes, so it's like other than that, Jade Cargill did what she had supposed to do. Roxanne jumped springboard. I caught you. You a small chick. I can.
So Jade's the powerhouse versus the high. Well, whatever. Yeah. Roxanne's a hybrid, I guess. She can do. She's a specialist. She can do whatever. I got you.
Yeah.
You want to know something funny about this PLE?
It's a banger.
It's called Night of Champions.
Oh no, that disappointing. Yeah, matches. Don't say that because that reminded me of that. Pisses me off so much,
bro. I hate it so much, bro. Because the first Night of Champions, they made it.
The whole purpose of the PLE, exactly, and the banners for the PLE, like when they used to design sets.
You was there, Cypher. You was there.
No, I played the 2K match or something like that. The thing that came up on either 2K24 or 25.
Arena?
Yeah. Sorry, I don't know what it's called, that mode anymore. I can't think of it, but yeah, I saw the arena and had all the banners of the stupid thing. All the belts were on the line, and yes, that's what this should have been. 100%.
That's where Vince would have cooked at. Everybody would have lost their belts, so somebody would have kept their belts, whoever it is.
I'm about to be controversial. Hot take. Bring back Vince. Fuck TKO. Bring back Vince. No. Fuck TKO.
No, we need Vince and Triple H and Shawn Michaels. We need them three-headed monsters. Because you know why? Vince lost his touch, but
Vince was a monster, but he wasn't a corporate sellout. I mean, I guess was he? He was because he had matches. He had that weight. Didn't that the earliest match I remember seeing of the Fiend? Who was in charge of that Snickers match? That Mountain Dew Dark match, which I thought was cool, but I guess it's also branding. Who was booking?
I don't want to talk about that match. I've seen that match. Vince Knight and Bray Wyatt.
That was a corporate sellout. Who was booking? Was it the Vince thing or was this TKO at that time?
Yeah, that was still Vince. That was Vince on his way out.
Okay, all right. So yeah, he not exempt from it. He not exempt from it.
No, I was saying more so Vince. Y'all need Vince more so. WWE was never. Well, they was losing money at the point till Austin saved them. But right now they was not losing money. They still was making bread. Vince era was trash once he got out of touch. Triple H NXT era was fire. Triple H get here. He can push this shit. He brought his wrestlers up here. Vince was burying Sasha Banks in them. No, Vince, we just need you to talk your business deals with people. Listen to Triple H because he tapped in with the talent, and they was doing like the takeover stuff. I was there for some of it, but not all of it. Dash can tell you way more, Cypher. He can tell you way more about it. I went back and watched some matches. That's when the 4 Horsewomen came out. I went back and seen Sasha Banks and Bayley.
I want to watch that Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair versus WrestleMania where they was both at the main event.
That Sasha Banks and Bayley match, bro. That's when Bayley was going. When she actually can, before she got the BBL, before she got big booty Bayley.
What happened there? Did she just hit puberty? Like, what's the deal with that? I mean, she's eating a lot of rice.
You get older. You get weight. That's what. Okay.
Went to the right place.
Women's strength now.
Grown women's strength now. Let me just dial it back and go back to King and Queen of the Ring. Sorry, that's not what this PLE is called. Night of Champions. You made me so mad when you reminded me the PLE is called Night of Champion when this PLE should have just been called King and Queen of the Ring. But anyway, Cody Rhodes, the main guy, versus Randy Orton, the cool guy. They're gonna fight. Both good guys, but Randy Orton says, listen, I'll snap your neck if I got to, straight up. I love you, but I'll kill you for this. I'll kill you for this. You only got 1 WWE title reign. I got 14. Don't play with me. I'm the Viper for a reason. What y'all think? Who gonna win this?
Cody.
Cody? Against John? Who would he fight? Is he gonna fight John Cena or Gunther?
John Cena.
Oh John my Cena, God! Bro. I don't want to see that again.
They both going up for John Cena, but it's gonna be Cody, and he gonna win.
And I'll bring my point. Only person to beat John Cena is Randy Orton. He's not letting this slide. Orton about to win. Hold on. What we got? SummerSlam. What's next, Dashi? What's coming up in December? SummerSlam for the Survival Series.
Saturday night main event is on.
Unless I don't know if Triple H about to bring. Is still Bad Blood coming back?
Metro Boomin. What's up, Mo?
They might make
That was
another
last year, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they might make another PLE. Like
So right now, what's currently on the card, if you turn your attention to the screen, you got Night of Champions, then you have Main Event, then there's Evolution, then there's SummerSlam, then there's Clash in Paris. That's what takes place after SummerSlam. Then we have Crown Jewel, and then Survivor Series. So we just need we just need a September PLE. They might not do a September PLE because this one, Clash in Paris, takes place at the end of August, so that might count as your September PLE. But October 11th is very far from August 31st, so this will give them some time to at least build a promo, a really good promo.
Are they still doing every 2 weeks or no?
I loved it every 2 weeks. It was making it so crazy. It was just chaotic.
No,
make that money. Make that money, honey.
Proper storyline.
Yeah,
storytelling.
I love the craziness because I was already tapped out. I was emotionally uninvested.
This what happened. I forgot. So when I watch AEW, sometimes they be having random ass match shit like called Grand Slam, whatever, on TV, right? I'm thinking there's a PLE. It's not a PLE. WWE is doing that, but it's making a PLE, getting paper from it. I don't like that method. That method is dumb. Because there's no storytelling, there's no build. You need at least sometimes 2 to 3 weeks to build a story if you want to.
The typical 4 weeks. You said 2 weeks. That is what they're actually saying. 2 weeks is not enough to excuse me, build up a promo. I'm used to the 4 weeks.
No, I was saying in the business format how they doing it now. It's like, bro, that's not good to do it because they're copying AEW format by just calling a random ass collision Grand Slam tonight. You feel me?
Yeah, and I don't like that they're trying to counter program AEW. What y'all scared for?
Budget friendly. That's why they're not budget and friendly cost to go to events. So AEW is cost friendly, but their wrestlers sucks on the mic. All of them. The story makes no sense.
Oh, you just said all of them, and I will not stand for this MJF hate. I will not stand for this Adam Cole baby hate, and I will not stand for this whoever else is over there that's got good mic skills. MVP maybe?
No, they can't.
Or whatever he's called over there.
Talk, bro. Okay, Bobby Lashley don't say shit on the mic.
No, I ain't say his name. I said MJF. Notice how he didn't say nothing about MJF. Notice how he didn't say nothing about MJF though. Maxwell Jacob Friedman will kill everybody on WWE, including John Cena, because he cussed. John Cena cussed now too.
John Cena will cook MJF for real.
I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening.
Ready, stop. All right, just because you got a little cameo with in the movie of Happy Gilmore, don't mean you better than me, bro.
I think young people will cook this veteran. It's just they so intimidated by John Cena's aura. Even MJF will cook.
Cena really can cook on the mic.
All right, wait. Let me do a bracket system. Let me put them in rankings. So we'll start with Stone Cold versus The Rock. Who's winning out of that?
Stone Cold.
Stone Cold. Damn, he goes to the next round. Stone Cold versus CM Punk. Who wins?
Wait, how are we doing brackets? We get to
that's what I'm saying.
It's not a game. It's just something I'm asking. If Stone Cold did a promo battle against CM Punk, who would win?
Because the first question was Stone Cold and The Rock. I'm taking Stone Cold.
Stone Cold's winning against CM Punk. Yo,
in his prime or like
in his prime.
Stone Cold.
All right. I should have said now because I can only imagine now. I can't imagine his prime right now.
You was there, Cypher.
Yeah, but I only remember the Rock shit for real. I'm gonna be honest. Stone Cold just come out drinking beers, bro. He's just coming out drinking beers. Like, I'm just having a good time. Hell yeah.
Different,
what?
Bro.
What?
His was different. What? We got talking.
I don't remember his like him coming at people besides saying, "I take this job."
He was such a badass, bro.
Yeah, I don't think CM Punk would kill him on the mic. Not fighting wise. On the mic, I think CM Punk would kill him on the mic. I don't know. What? I don't remember. I'm just saying that's how I feel.
What?
That's how I feel.
What?
What? All right. Stone Cold goes to the next round. Stone Cold goes to the next round. So Stone Cold versus John Cena. Who's winning in that promo fight?
Stone Cold.
Damn.
John Cena and Stone Cold?
Yeah. Prime.
Cena.
John Cena? Thank you. I think John Cena.
No, I'm going to tell you why Stone Cold going to win. He don't care. I can lose. He still going to say what, and it do not matter when it comes to...
I got to watch more Stone Cold's like actual mic promos. Not where he's stuttering somebody. Like him actually getting the mic being clever.
Bro, he don't stutter nothing. He look at you, talk his hard body, jackass bear... He gonna talk his shit to you no matter. It don't matter what. Okay, bet. Say less.
All right, bonus round.
He
John Cena, because that's who I think y'all said. Who did you pick, AJ?
No, I said Stone Cold.
All right, Stone Cold versus Paul. My name is Paul Heyman. Now who gonna win?
Stone Cold.
Damn,
Stone
that's fair. That's fair.
Honestly,
That's hard, right? That's hard though, ain't it?
Honestly, after I seen that Hall of Fame speech from Paul Heyman, off scripted, Paul Heyman might cook if you don't if his shit not scripted.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say they both get the cuss. I'm gonna say they both get the cuss because Paul Heyman will agitate you. Paul Heyman gonna agitate you because Paul Heyman was on Busted Open Radio.
He was
or whatever.
on Fluffy. He was on Fluffy ass.
No, not even that. I'm talking about he was on Stone Cold's podcast, and they were in kayfabe, I guess. The clip always on Instagram with no context, so it looked like it's real, but I'm sure it was kayfabe. And Stone Cold was literally about to put hands on The Rock. He was, not The Rock, sorry, on Paul Heyman. You got to find that clip. It was hilarious. But back to King and Queen of the Ring. I forgot we didn't do the main thing. The reason why we're there. It's not called King and Queen of the Ring, and I apologize if you keep saying it wrong. It's called Night of Champions.
It should be that.
It should have been that. Yeah, that. Weird stuff. TKO, WWE. What are y'all talking about? John Cena versus CM Punk. Who do you think's gonna win?
Cena.
Okay.
John Cena, CM Punk.
Yeah, not in the promo fight, in the actual main event for the championship now.
Cena.
So, I'm gonna say Cena, but my thing is, what if they hit you with a topsy curvy and next thing you know, Punk win? It's like, bro, you can't beat me, Cena. You's a nut.
The thing, I like that, but I feel like what's John Cena going to do? Because they're not going to let John Cena fight for the title and win again. And we still got he leaves in December. We still got 6 months. So I'm not about to watch him fight for 6 months and not win. Because he's not going to win the 18.
What's the name? Becky Lynch got the tag team belt at WrestleMania, and then Liv Morgan won them back.
I get that, but you taking him from the 17, the never seen 17 to now the super great 18. That's crazy work to do. That's crazy work,
bro. I'm the greatest champ you would ever see.
Or if you really don't care about him, you can have him go for the Intercontinental Championship and have be a Grand Slam champion.
I don't want to.
You know what? I'm actually good with that, but I don't see that happening now. He too up there. Like he's past main event. This guy he be on everybody's show. He be on Raw and SmackDown running the ish.
What would have been cool is him taking. Okay, I got this belt and an Intercontinental Championship belt, like on some Wild 2J shit. That's how they made the Undisputed Championship belt or whatever. How they did it. No,
it was two world titles. It wasn't a world and a mid card title.
No, it was an Intercontinental Championship and a world.
No, AJ. No, it was the world heavyweight and the WWE Championship.
Okay, I'm tripping. So he beat. It's one of the belts because I remember he whooped somebody's ass.
Chris Jericho. Come on
Chris
now.
The Rock. Yeah, I was mad about
Chris Jericho beat Stone Cold and The Rock in the same night.
Okay, yeah, it was that. Yeah,
and fun fact, it was originally going to go to Kurt Angle, my favorite wrestler, but then Vince changed his mind. He's like, I'm gonna do Chris. Chris needed, and Chris betrayed. I'm gonna say no, and Chris betrayed Vince McMahon by being in another company. I don't know if he started it. I don't know the history that well, but he betrayed Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon was hurt by that. AEW. I'm talking about AEW. And Chris Jericho has never left AEW since, which is crazy. He must be having a great time over there.
But Vince is the person who hired Cody Rhodes, the one who actually started the company with Tony Khan and the Young Bucks. Who else?
He wasn't hurt. When Cody Rhodes left, Cody Rhodes was stuck in a gimmick that he never wanted to be in. Vince was like, I don't care. And he respects that he left. He's like, oh, you're a man. Like, you was a boy, I was treating you like a boy. Now you're a man, I respect you. When Chris Jericho, he always treated Chris Jericho like a man. Okay. Like, look, I'm going to put this rocket on you.
Ready?
Go ahead.
Okay, bet. Vince, I gave you the Money in the Bank. The match that everybody watched today. The greatest idea that I didn't even win. And at that era when I was doing the highlight reel that you made the list, but that's when Chris Jericho was at his last prime in WWE. That man had his last title reign. You didn't even give him the belt for real. You didn't even let him you didn't let him cook. That's the problem. You didn't let that man cook. He was giving you ideas.
You might have a point. I don't know how Chris Jericho felt about it. Maybe he didn't want to win. I don't know how he felt, because maybe it would be like nepotism if he invents the match and wins the match.
He's egotistic. So he was AEW first world champion. Not Cody Rhodes, nobody. That's just the company Cody Rhodes and them started. You feel me? Jericho reign was crazy for real. His storylines was phenomenal. I watched it.
Cody Rhodes fumbled AEW. I mean, we're not even gonna sit here and act like he did. Cody Rhodes fumbled.
No, I'm talking about but this is when AEW was popping when they first started. This Jericho was the champion. Jericho's storylines was phenomenal.
Yeah, they needed somebody credible. Yes, absolutely. But Cody Rhodes fumbled it by saying, "I'm gonna do this match, and if I lose, I can never challenge for the belt." First of all, you should have just reneged on it. But then you try to stick to it like a man of your words, and you was trying to be an executive and be a wrestler, and you just couldn't juggle all the pressures of what that comes with. He's like, I just want to be a wrestler, and I want to go back to where my dad was at and win that belt. Like, you fumbled, Cody. You fumbled.
Damn. Maybe that's why he don't got the belt now. He don't know how to carry the company.
No. He knows how to just. All right, I'll put it to you in movie terms. I'm not gonna do rapper terms right now. In movie terms, Cody was an actor who then became a director and also a producer while still trying to be an actor and be the writer. So he was writer, director, actor, producer. He said, I don't really want to do it. I just want to be the actor. Literally, that's it. I just want to be in front of the camera and do the shit. I don't want to write nobody lines. I don't want to make sure catering gets here and all that other stuff. I only want to be an actor. So let me go back to Universal Studios, and I'm going to leave Tyler Perry Studios. Shout out Tyler Perry. He got a court case.
So he fumbled.
He got a court case.
Hey, like, wait, hold on. Watch this. You like how I slid that one in there? Yeah, like Tyler Perry's trying to slide some stuff in there. Don't do that to Tyler. That's alleged, probably. Did the text messages leak? Was that real?
Yeah. I seen text messages. It was real.
Yo, you was crazy, Tyler. You crazy. You crazy.
Yeah, you got the Boondocks episode canceled, bro. You tripping, Tyler. You dirty dog.
Come on, black man. You're not supposed to be getting caught lacking like that. And it was I don't want to be that guy, but it was also a white guy too. Like, come on, bro. Come on.
Cypher, you wow. What the race guy do with it?
Like, you chasing after the. Is he a bunny? A brony? I don't even know what you call a white boy. Like, crazy.
The white boy was straight. It's crazy. The white boy was straight.
Tyler Perry made black.
Wait, hold on. Let me hear AJ. The white boy was straight. So you telling me he was Yo, Tyler, you drawing for real. You could have actually got. It's in Atlanta. Everybody in Atlanta, not gay, but gay basically. You could have got somebody that was
Cypher,
on that team.
He cracked him.
Happy.
Sorry, happy. Like,
he's not straight. He got cracked. You're not straight if you got cracked.
It was for the bread, bro.
So you gay for pay, huh?
Wait, are you talking about in a movie scene? Because that's not real.
Let's not know real life. Let's not.
Oh, in real life. Okay.
No. A white actor
I don't know.
Tyler Perry to get a job.
How big is Tyler? Tyler, what? 6'4", 6'5"?
Yeah, he tall. So if he come up on you,
he a big bull.
He diddy in you. If he come up on you, he diddy in you. Yeah, if he come up on you, he diddy in you.
He might be strong. He probably essay the bull. That's how I'm gonna say how.
Yo, TikTok language. I love that. Y'all funny.
Allegedly.
Trust me, bro. Cypher, I'll be there. Cypher, I'm like, Tyler, you dirty dog. I can't even watch Madea movies the same no more.
I mean, when you watched Madea movies, you didn't think that this person was straight, right? Like, you was watching that the whole time. And like,
hell no. I'm like, bro, you doing too much. Wearing a dress more than Chris Rock.
I just figured I didn't care. Straw? Oh no, that's on my watch list though. I heard Tahar. Thank you.
It is a hilarious movie.
I heard people. A lot of people.
If you got my brain and my eyes, it is a hilarious movie.
I was gonna watch it on some serious stuff, and now I gotta watch it with the humor filter on. Like, damn, I'm about to laugh at her pain. That's messed up, by the way.
I'm an asshole, so don't be me. You know what I'm saying?
It's real life. It can happen.
Everything bad that can happen to a person happens.
No, see, I don't watch movies like that. I watch movies to cry, so I'm a cry. You watching them to laugh at their pain is messed up, dude.
I wasn't trying to laugh, but it was so freaking cheesy, and it was just like over the top.
Oh, okay, that
to me, at least. To me.
I believe it. It's one movie, I can't even think of the name of it, but I was definitely like in tears. It's always something with a kid though. That's what gets me. Oh, you know what? The movie with the bank robbery with the boy that played Finn. I can't think of his name right now. Jonathan Boyega, and he's playing like this guy that was in the military. He's in Iraq, and he came back, and the government just kind of forgot about him, and he had a little bit of a mental thing. because war and shit traumatized him. So the VA messed up his thing. He couldn't get no money. He's already in a hotel or not a hotel, a motel, and they about to kick him out. And he went to the VA, filled out his paperwork, but I guess he snapped out a little bit. And they're like, I ain't got time to deal with you. Get the fuck out. He's like, damn, I'm about to be homeless. Like, yo, this shit crazy. So he goes to the bank to rob it, but he don't really want to rob it. He just want the VA to give him his money. Like literally, he's like, I don't even want to rob the shit. I just want you to. I'm gonna stay here. I'm hostaging y'all so the VA can just give me my money. That's it. That's all I want. I'm a veteran. I want the VA to give me my money. And
that sounds like straw.
Yeah, they killed him. At the end of the movie, they killed him. Spoilers. They killed the black man in Atlanta.
I'm not gonna spoil straw, but
so, yeah.
Let's play.
I cried, by the way. That's all I was trying to say. I cried because I was like, that shit was sad.
I told Cypher I got brackets. We can do brackets.
What's brackets?
Fighting brackets, or bracket fights, I should say. It's a website with many different categories and whatnot, and you can it's like bracket, like tournament style. You pick one over the other, keep going until tournament style.
Is it something where you can share your screen to do it, and I can try to post it up on here?
No,
I can't see your screen in Discord.
You can go to bracket fights and .com, bracketfights.com.
Okay, I can pull it up. I just didn't know if you wanted to.
And then they got wrestling templates, they got cartoons, NBA, video game, TV movies. It's not an ad, by the way, so don't this is not an ad. I'm just explaining to AJ. Anime, all that type of stuff, music.
I got you. I'm about to pull it up on the screen
different
right now.
categories. Yes, sir. Thank you, Cypher. Thank you, Cypher. Big Cypher.
Oh yeah. When we get a chance, I wanna well, I don't know if Cypher updated the points. I just wanna know if I'm winning.
I haven't updated the points. Obviously winning. It's pretty obvious. Don't be that guy.
Scroll down, you can see you'll find wrestling somewhere. Scroll down.
First of all, Cypher, I don't know I'm winning.
Really?
And you get the creature.
How I could have caught it when you had a whole 70-point lead ahead of us? Yo, get the F out of here with that. All right, which one you want to
do? We could do greatest wrestlers of all time.
I'm mad there's 2 to 3 hottest of ever. All right, who y'all got winning? Who's the greatest out of The Rock versus Big Show?
All right, it's a voting system. We all got to. All right, yeah.
My fault.
Right.
I mean, The Rock, obviously.
No, you good.
The Rock, obviously.
We all going.
Well, hold on. Question. Speaking of Big Show, I think I sent it to y'all in the group chat. They said the Big Show hand, I guess, fist in the picture was his fist, like for the SmackDown thing. Y'all believe that?
Good.
That's what he said. He said that, but I'm gonna let him rock with it.
Why not?
I like this matchup.
Let him have it. Booker T.
Booker T who?
Booker T. I mean, he did the. No.
Listen,
Answer's no. I already know what you're about to say. Answer's no.
All right, let me ask the pod so the pod know. Are we being objective or are we just using our feelings with this one?
AJ, answer.
No, I'm being for real.
Being objective?
No, for real. Booker T is a better wrestler than Triple H.
Okay. Also being feelings wise. Okay. All right. Well, let's.
We talking about. Well, what you want? What you talking about?
The question is who's the greatest wrestler of all time?
Okay.
We all know. Yes, we have to count everything, not just wrestling.
Mike skills,
longevity, all that type of stuff. Yeah.
Backstage politics skills.
Sure. Yeah.
That's a part of it.
I would say Booker T.
Cody Rhodes said wrestling is an actual competitive sport, but not in the way that you think. It's not about who wins on the fight in the mat. It's about who wins backstage. Who's selling the most fucking merch and who's sleeping with the boss's daughter. He didn't say that last part.
Wait,
what's the vote? I'm voting Booker T. What was the other vote so I can do majority wins?
Oh, Triple H.
All right. Hate to vote against the black man, but
Next up, Cactus Jack versus Shane. I'm going Cactus Jack.
KJ versus CJ.
Yo, CJ, Cypher, your screen didn't change.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't see Cactus Jack and Shane on there?
I see Shane.
I still see Triple H. What's his name? I see the mouse moving.
That's weird.
Well, you can reset your joint because I see his screen live.
Okay, there you go. I got it now.
So the matchup is Cactus Jack versus Shane O'Mac. But greatest out of these two, Cactus Jack, hands down.
It is Cactus Jack. I'm not gonna lie. I like Shane O'Mac though.
Who you locking in? Because you're the deciding factor. Oh, I didn't hear it.
Cactus Jack. Hands down.
All right, Terry Funk out of RVD. I didn't watch him fight, but I know he's good. But I'm going RVD as well. So, AJ, do you want to say anything? All right, yeah, just.
Bro, why is he
obviously Stone Cold for me. Stone Cold. Stone Cold versus Goldberg. I'll read it to you. I got you.
No, I see it. My TV is lagging on the stream right now.
I want AJ to say because I've been in the last two.
All right, AJ, Stone Cold versus Goldberg. Two bald guys. Who's the better wrestler of all time?
Stone Cold. Stunning Steve Austin.
Not Stunning Steve. If they had a picture of Stunning Steve, I'd say that's a different character, so that's a different genre. Out of these two, didn't really care for either. Give me this guy. The Scott Hall. The bad guy.
Razor Ramon?
Yes, sir.
Well, this one's Scott Hall, WCW. But I mean, it don't matter. Same person, whatever.
I'm treating Cactus Jack and Mankind as two different entities. So if Scott Hall's different, then I'm still going with Scott Hall because I'm sure one of them was the bad guy, if not both of them.
You gotta read it out loud, cause
I got you. Scott Hall versus Kevin Nash or Big Diesel. It's probably Kevin Nash.
That's Kevin Nash.
Oh.
Who you picking? Kevin Nash? Dash, who you picking?
I said Scott Hall.
Hold on. Scott Hall is Razor Ramon, the black hair, right?
Yes.
Okay, Scott Hall.
Okay, unanimous for Scott Hall / Razor Ramon. The Undertaker versus Kane.
Yeah. I'm a Kane fan. I'm really a Kane fan, though.
Are we doing objective or film?
It's Taker. It's Taker. It's Taker, right. But fuck, it's fuck you, Vince. Kane was him. Okay.
Kids, cover your ear holes. We out here cussing this episode. So did you pick Dash AJ?
Taker.
I picked Taker.
Okay, I picked Taker too. I'm just making sure. Sting.
I'm just mad.
Versus DDP. I'm gonna pick Sting. He's cooler looking.
Grandfather. His grandfather.
The Stinger.
Okay. The Incredible Hulk versus the Iron Sheik.
Now, are we being objective?
Incredible Hulk for sure. I'm going green. Hulk smash. Oh yeah, brother. Hulk smash.
If we being objective.
Are you being smart, Cypher?
No.
We being objective.
If we talk about greatest wrestler of all time, Hulk Hogan's up there. He not on my Mount Rushmore, but you gotta respect the accolades. Accolades.
Iron Sheik was way better than Hulk in the ring.
Let's not discount the Iron Sheik now.
I'm not discounting him. Didn't he make the Boston Crab? He invented it, right?
Yeah.
And the camel clutch? Probably I'm adding too many things.
Yep.
And as Iron Sheik infamously said, fuck Hulk Hogan.
And he said, and he always called somebody, and he called everybody Bubba.
All right, so who y'all picking?
Iron Sheik.
Hulk Hogan.
I'm going Hulk Hogan as well. Hulk Hogan.
That is Hulk Hogan. I'm just not saying Hulk. It's Iron Sheik.
It's okay.
I don't want to say that.
Andre the Giant versus Vader. I seen both of them a little bit. Andre the Giant got more name recognition though, so I'm gonna go Andre the Giant.
So I don't even want to say that, bro. It's Vader because he did this shit for the big.
All right, Daddy. I'd say Daddy. Dashy. I said Daddy. I pulled a Diddy just now.
yo,
Dashy.
Y'all got the pool party. Oh, they got the pool party. Let me yo, wow.
I got a slight cold and I got the headphones in my ear, so that came out fucking crazy. Dashy is what I'm trying to say.
Yo, Cypher, you are on a different level of this podcast, bro. I don't know.
I'm sick.
You ate before we started?
Chili.
Yo, Cypher,
you need a chili.
What the
Cypher,
chili?
What was that, bro?
What the chiliante? I got a cold. I got a summer cold. Freaking sucks.
And remind me, shout out to the Oklahoma City Thunder for winning the championship, beating the bitch ass Pacers. I do feel bad.
No. First of all, fuck that shit, Dashy.
I'm going Vader, but I do feel bad for Halliburton.
All right, so I think Vader won because AJ picked Vader.
Because Dashy's made me mad. Fuck, I didn't want OKC to win, but I needed them to win. I don't like the Pacers at all.
Wait,
but
no, how do I make it back full screen?
Hold on. What do I do? Scroll up, it'll go to matchup mode.
Almost messed up. Almost messed up big time. All right, Macho, the Randy Man Savage versus Steamboat, the Dragon Willie. Yo, this guy is absolutely shredded, but I'm going with Steamboat
the Dragon.
Ricky the Dragon.
I said Willie. by the way. Steamboat Willie. I was making jokes.
I know you did.
Steamboat the Dragon Willie.
Sure
I'm like, damn. I'm like, hold on, that's a wrestler.
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, something like that. This pod, I'm just a little bit whatever.
I'm gonna go Macho.
I'm going Macho as well. Yeah, 2 out of 3 from Macho. I based my whole thing based on him, so obviously I gotta go him. Cypher's Pit, Piper's Pit. It's Cypher. I mean, it's Piper for me.
Hold on, is Macho Man Randy Savage?
Yeah. It was the best 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 votes.
Oh, I'm saying, is Macho Man Randy Savage?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, then Macho Man.
3 out of 3. All right, the next matchup is Ted DiBiase, the $1 trillion guy, versus Piper's Pit, Roddy Piper. I was about to call him Ross for some reason. Everybody's name I'm messing up today. It's on purpose. It's not, but okay.
Roddy
Piper.
All right, unanimous. Y'all just mad at Ted DiBiase's son, so y'all hating. Ric Flair versus Arn Anderson.
What?
I believe that's Arn Anderson. I'm going Ric Flair just because I had to guess that was Arn Anderson. Shout out to him though, but I'm going Ric Flair.
Generic face ass.
Woo!
Flair.
All right.
Hands down.
Yeah, Flair.
26-time world champion, or 23, whatever he call himself.
Jake
Ron
the
Simmons.
Snake
Ain't gonna do all this.
Versus, all right, Ron Simmons. Yeah.
Jake didn't even win a championship.
First of all, Jake the Snake invented the DDT. Let me tell you, that stands for Drake. Drake's dinner time. That's not entirely true, but not entirely false. Yeah, so say it's not entirely true, but also not entirely false.
His snake Cypher. His snake name was Damon.
I know.
Damien.
I'm just doing f up names today. I'm just messing up. Well, yeah, Ron Simmons.
Damon Cypher.
All right.
He's on the Santino. He's saying right. Cypher Santino tonight.
HBK.
Ooh, this is a good one.
Versus, it's not at all. Versus Dusty Rhodes. HBK. It's not even close.
Bro,
I mean,
this is a great picture. This is a great picture, by the way. But HBK.
Shawn Michaels is the best wrestler I've ever seen in my life. Besides AJ Styles.
That's 2 for HBK. Dashi, who you finally picking?
I was Shawn Michaels, but I'm saying it's
close. Come on, it's a 3-0. He just washed him. You just washed him.
Hold on, talking about Dashi. You was trying to give Dusty Rhodes credit for stealing the black man character. What
I seen that TikTok. Right you might have sent it to me, but I seen it on my own feed too. But I did see that AJ and I know what we're talking about. It's an inside joke or reference.
That's crazy, Dashi. Go back and look at some history.
This guy on TikTok does these videos that are like, I don't even know how you would describe them. They like sad documentaries, and they talk about, oh yeah, you like this wrestler? Guess who he stole it from? A black man. You like John Cena? He came out rapping, right? That's real cool. You know who else came out rapping? A black man. Oh, you like Dusty Rhodes? He was out here shucking and jiving. Yeah, that's real cool. You know who else was shucking and jiving first? A black man. It's obviously different than that, but that's how I'm doing the video. Bret the Hitman Hart versus the British Bulldog. Bret the Hitman Hart for me.
Yeah, Bret.
Same.
All right, that's complete wash.
I like British.
The Rock versus Triple H. The Rock for me, hands down.
Now I will say about this bracket, it only does one side first, then it'll switch to the other side.
That's cool.
Because it's on the other side of the bracket. But I'm gonna go with Rocky.
The Rock. And it's crazy. We going against the 14-time world champion. That's crazy. The Rock only had it.
Yeah, he can't lift his eyebrow.
Cactus Jack versus Rod Van Dam. I'm going to go Cactus Jack for this one, personally.
I'll go Travis Scott.
AJ, do you want to put a bid in? It's already 2-0, but you want to put one in?
And it's it's going to be
AJ, this is not the SATs. Don't take all day with this shit.
No, because I got to be biased, and I always got to defend.
Be biased. Just say who you want to pick. Cactus Jack already won. Just say who you want to pick. God damn it.
No, it's Cactus. But it's not. He can't wrestle better than RVD. Stop smoking weed, RVD.
Greatest wrestler is not just your in-ring abilities. It is also your gimmick, your look, your promo skills, your backstage politics, your acolytes, all of that. Stone Cold for me as well.
All right. Stone Cold. I don't know he don't against, but I'm gonna say Stone Cold.
Undertaker for me. Undertaker versus Sting. Yeah, Undertaker.
I'm moving too fast.
No, I'm ready to go. Undertaker for me as well. AJ, we just wait for AJ.
I'm going Sting. You're tripping.
All right. Well, it's 2-1, but yeah.
Hold on. Now, mind you, are we saying Sting and I'm saying Sting WCW
all time career.
Oh no, so they got the same order. I'm going Sting. Y'all
okay.
bugging.
Fair enough. Hulk Hogan versus Vader, sir. Hulk Hogan. It's not even close. It's not even close.
It's Hogan.
Oh, now y'all okay with saying
Hogan.
He
might get out of here next round.
Don't spoil.
I can't do nothing about that.
Don't spoil it. Macho Man Randy Savage versus Roddy Piper.
Randy.
Man, Savage, man.
Macho Man Randy Savage for me as well. I like Piper, and like I said, I owe my name to him, but yeah, I'm going to with. All right. Ric Flair versus Ron Simmons. I'm going to give it to Rick.
Ricky boy, the nature boy. Woo. Sorry, Ronnie. Yep.
Now, mind you, Ron Simmons has acolytes, but, it is what it is. Sean Breaker versus
what?
Glasses Mahomes. I've just this names today is sorry.
Sean the broken heart.
Sean
kid.
Breaker
versus Glasses Mahomes.
Now this is the Montreal screw job. Give me Shawn Michaels.
I'm going Shawn Michaels as well, but only because he had the guy with the glasses had got a bad deck of cards dealt to him. Goldberg went and broke his neck. He went and still wrestled and got into what did they say? He got into a car accident afterwards, or he got into a car wreck before and still decided to wrestle because Vince was probably pressuring him, or whoever's running WWC probably was pressuring him. He still chose to wrestle instead of take the time off. So he kind of did it to himself, but he'll never admit that he did it to himself when he should have took time off.
Was that part Bret Hart that people not saying, that Bret not really talking about, that everybody keep talking about?
At least according to Reddit. I just be on Reddit, and Reddit's pretty cynical, so. They say he's still mad at. They say he's still mad at Goldberg, but Goldberg was just like the straw that broke the camel's neck. Goldberg didn't by himself break his neck. He already had, wrestled a lot. He should have slowed his ass down. But I know Vince for a fact was not letting people slow down. He got mad at Bret for asking for a week off for his daughter's birth or something like that. So Vince was running a tight ship, and he was overworking all his wrestlers. So it's a double-edged sword.
Well, that's what happened when you buy WCW. Then you take Goldberg.
No, this is before. This is before WCW. This is before he bought WCW.
But before. Okay, bet. So, I remember that. Okay, now I remember that.
We going with Shawn.
So,
Shawn Michaels.
I'm still going Shawn, but it's still Shawn Michaels no matter what.
All right, The Rock versus.
Bret not telling the whole story.
Excuse me. The Rock versus Cactus Jack. It's The Rock. Everybody's quiet. It's The Rock.
Yeah, I was waiting for AJ.
No. We can rapid fire these guys because it's a whole right side that we still got to do. Stone Cold versus Undertaker.
Damn.
Stone Cold.
I'm gonna go Undertaker.
Stone Cold.
All right, Stone Cold wins, but I pick Undertaker. Hulk Hogan versus Macho Man Randy Savage. Hulk Hogan.
Macho Man,
you bugging. You cursed Hulk Hogan out in that interview.
I'm mad you almost tried to save that nigga.
I'm gonna call him Hulk. Hulk with the white hair versus Hulk with the blonde hair, brownish hair.
Bro, Hulk Hogan was not messing with Macho in that ring. I seen the match.
Hulk, you going platinum hair or blonde hair? I couldn't hear.
I'm with Ric Flair.
Ric Flair.
Blonde. I'm going with Mr. Blondie.
All right, so that's Shawn Michaels. Out of these two greatest of all time, he won more belts, but he's also a Grand Slam, and he fingered that girl during the interview, Snowy Bunny, Alicia, whatever her name was. This is hard for me, actually.
Plus we're talking about the game just now.
I seen more of Shawn than I did see of Ric Flair, but greatest of all time, let me give it Ric Flair. I was the deciding vote. Wait, why are we still on this left side? Jesus Christ. The Rock versus Stone Cold. It's gonna be The Rock. For me, The Rock.
I'm gonna go
Stone Cold. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm going against The Rock and
Dash.
You know what I'm saying?
Dashy is the deciding factor.
I know this is hard.
Dash, you know what I'm saying? Dash, I hate to say it, Dash. You know
Stone
what I'm
Cold was
about.
The number one for first, and The Rock came along.
Of all time, sir. Not of 1 year. Of all time. We go Rock. All right.
Go Rock.
Out of these two, I'm gonna give it Ric Flair as well. Ric Flair versus Randy Savage.
You just told the man who saved the company, who buried the.
Wait, again, we're back over here. I'm going to Rock over Ric Flair, 100% every day.
That's the last matchup.
Rock.
All right.
You said Rock, yeah. All right, other side.
Okay, so modern versus old. John Cena.
That was the right side?
Yes, that's why I said, can we rapid fire this? John Cena versus Sheamus. John Cena.
Cena.
CM Punk versus Steiner. CM Punk.
Of course, Punk.
AJ, say something. Randy Orton versus Batista. Randy Orton for me.
Of course, Randy.
I'm taking Batista.
Fair enough. Kurt Angle versus Chris Jericho. Kurt Angle.
Ooh, damn, this is hard.
I'm taking Jericho.
All right,
Yeah,
Dashi.
Jericho.
All right, man, damn, Kurt eliminated first round. Matt versus Jeff. Jeff. I like Matt better, but Jeff is come on, it's Jeff. Like, stop playing. Christian versus I almost called you Chris Jericho.
Edge. I'm gonna give me Edge.
Yeah, Edge did more. Christian didn't get a fair shake, so Edge. Wait, I'm picking Edge. Who did you pick? Who did you pick, Dashi?
I picked Christian.
Edge.
Okay, 2 edges.
Well,
2 edges.
Are we saying on WWE career? Or
all time,
overall?
all time. Salmon Suit versus Spider-Man. I wanted to face Spider-Man. Thank you. I wanted to come up with a good joke. I was about to say probably doesn't eat salmon, but I was like that doesn't make much sense.
I don't know what we're talking about. I can't see the screen.
Oh, sorry.
Rey Mysterio versus Mark Henry.
You said who?
Rey Mysterio versus Mark Henry. I'm gonna go Mark Henry.
It's Rey Mysterio.
Ray.
All right.
Sorry, Mark.
Eddie Guerrero versus JBL.
Mark,
Eddie Guerrero.
Damn, this is good. Yeah,
best wrestler of all time, Eddie. I'm sorry.
You talking about that's good? That's not even close. AJ Styles versus Nick Nemeth. AJ Styles.
AJ Styles.
Oh shit! That's the next round.
Shinsuke Nakamura versus Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar.
It's not even fair.
Brock Lesnar.
Brock.
Yeah, that's not even fair. Shinsuke.
Kevin Owens versus Cesaro, or Claudio Castillo. Yeah, KO for me as well.
Yo.
Claudio Castillo.
Finn Balor versus The Miz. The Miz.
Yeah, not even close. Unfortunately, sorry, Finn.
Damn. I'll try to see.
Oh, it's called Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels with black hair versus this tank top guy who does have not black hair. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I said it.
Roman Reigns versus Dean Ambrose.
John Moxley. He pushed cameramen.
Give me Roman
Reigns.
Roman Reigns. Yeah.
Cypher, what you just say?
He pushes cameramen. Not Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns would never push a cameraman.
I know.
But he will.
You just picked Moxley?
I picked Moxley.
Crazy.
You a wild boy, Cypher.
Samoa Joe versus Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins. The entrance is better. Makes him a better superstar.
Samoa Joe.
It's
Seth Rollins.
You
better burn it down.
Hold on.
We rapid fire. It ain't time for that. It ain't time for that. Big E versus.
I didn't hear the second name. I heard Seth. I ain't hear nothing.
You said Seth out your mouth. How you ain't hear the second name?
I only heard Seth because you said rapid fire. I'm just gonna say Seth. The first name I hear, I might say it.
All right, Big E versus
Seth first.
Avacom Andrade. Black Andrade. Yes.
Xavier Woods. I'm gonna go Big E.
I'm going Xavier Woods. Damn. Big E.
Black Andrade. That's what it said?
No. I'm just bad at names and I'm doing this quick. Xavier Woods versus yes. Xavier Woods' friend versus yes.
I can't see the screen, so
actually no. All right, because AJ can't see. It's kind of throwing your jokes off. Is Kofi versus Daniel Bryan?
They're not even jokes. I'm struggling here. It's late. We're doing this live. This is what happens when you do it live.
I wish I could go with Kofi, but damn, they put him against Daniel Bryan. That's kind of unfair.
Daniel Bryan. Sure, Daniel Bryan. He had a movement, and he was short, and they didn't want to fight. CM Punk versus John Cena.
CM Punk.
2 CM Punks, right? That was 2 CM Punks?
No, I said Cena.
Oh, okay. The C, it was like 2 C's. Randy Orton versus Chris Jericho.
I'm gonna go Randy.
I'm gonna go Randy. Wait, who won? Say it again.
I said Randy.
Okay, Randy. Sorry. You
AJ
sound like
Jericho.
Exactly. It sounded like he said Jericho.
I said Jericho. We said who won. I said Randy.
Okay, got you. Jeff Hardy versus Edge.
You get it together. Damn, this is crazy. Edge. Both 2 tag team people.
I'm taking Hardy.
Hardy as well. I'm just gonna go last because it's easier for me to hear. Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero. Sorry, I don't need to go last on that. 2 Eddies.
Eddie.
Yeah, 2 Eddies. That's all I need. AJ Styles versus Brock Lesnar. Greatest of all time.
AJ Styles. I don't care what you say.
I'm gonna give it to Brock Lesnar. I'm going feelings. Brock Lesnar.
You nut.
AJ Styles.
All right.
I'll thank you, Dashi.
AJ did more.
Kevin Owens versus The Miz. The Miz for me. The Miz.
KO.
Damn. I'm gonna go Miz.
That's a toss up. Damn. Hey, that was a hard one, Cypher. I ain't gonna hold you.
More world.
Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins. Roman Reigns.
Seth.
Roman.
All right. Big E Langston versus Daniel Bryan. I'm going Daniel Bryan.
Yeah. Bryan Danielson.
John Cena versus Randy Orton. John Cena. For me, John Cena.
Orton. I gotta go Orton.
Dash.
I'm gonna go Cena. If y'all gonna get Punk out of here, I'll get Randy out of here.
That's spiteful. Jeff Hardy versus Eddie Guerrero. I'm gonna go Jeff Hardy.
Eddie.
What?
Eddie.
I mean, if Eddie,
not even close. It's
not to
Eddie.
sound offensive, if Eddie didn't pass, I'm sure he would have did major crazy stuff. But Jeff jumped off of so many crazy ass things. Not that Eddie didn't. Not that Eddie didn't.
Eddie already did crazy stuff.
I think I'm giving it to Jeff.
Get out the city, bro.
Get out the city.
Like how they told JBL.
Eddie won, right? Y'all both pick Eddie.
Get out here and don't come back to El Paso again.
Yes, Eddie.
Good.
You a wild boy.
AJ Styles versus The Miz.
AJ.
Yeah, sure. And y'all already picked him anyway. Y'all too. Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan. Roman Reigns for me.
Danny.
Whoa. All right, John Cena versus Eddie Guerrero. John Cena. Are you going to debate me on this too?
No, Eddie. I mean, yes, Eddie.
Eddie, bro.
Eddie beat John Cena. Damn. Okay. I feel like y'all letting that posthumously thing, whatever y'all call it, like the fact that he did give him more acolytes, but it's okay though. It's okay.
Watch what he did, bro. ECW, WCW.
I'm being honest, probably. That's probably.
And again, it's okay. It's just like with rappers. You could say Tupac's better than 50 Cent, even though 50 Cent's still alive and did a lot more. It's okay. You could do that. It's your opinion.
Oh, I hate you.
And I'm mature enough to not give a shit.
I like that.
AJ Styles versus Daniel Bryan.
You're not mature if you got to say you mature.
Fair enough. I'm trying to figure out who I want out of these two. I'm gonna go Daniel Bryan. I'm gonna go Daniel Bryan.
AJ. I'm sorry, it's AJ.
So it's up to me. I'm gonna go Styles.
All right. I think on one of the WWEs, he had like a little story mode, so that's why I liked Daniel Bryan. AJ Styles did not get a story mode. All right, AJ Styles versus Eddie Guerrero. I'm gonna go Eddie on this one.
Oh,
what? Damn! Styles must really be that bull. AJ Styles versus The Rock, greatest wrestler of all time. The Rock. Oh, AJ Dashi is. Wait, you said The Rock too?
It's my
we
turn.
both said The Rock. Never mind. Never mind. The Rock
no, The Rock won, but chat. I was gonna say The Rock too, chat.
That's a hell of a bracket. That's a hell of a. I'm downloading that image.
That right there. I love The Rock and AJ Styles.
Thank you, Dashi, for bringing that to our attention. This is going in the Discord to forever immortalize and embarrass you.
They have plenty of other brackets. Again, this is not an ad. It's just something fun that I discovered earlier, and I wanted to bring to the pod. They have a bunch of other categories like video games and anime, movies, food, and all that stuff.
And who's the hottest? Just for in giggles.
Yeah. Actress and all that stuff. Well, waifus, anime waifus, and all that. You know what I'm saying? NBA, who's the greatest NBA team, or all that type of bullshit. Just look it up, man.
2003 76ers.
2003, that's a wild pool. I don't even know who's on the team besides AI at that point.
That's all that mattered.
Yo, no, but you don't got time for another bracket.
You got time for whatever. I'm not hosting, so if you do another bracket, you sharing your goddamn screen and you're saying all the names. I'm answer rapid fire.
That's fine. We can do that off pod though.
All right, well, folks, Dashi, you go last. AJ, where can the good folks find you?
West Philly, AJ on the gaming platform, but I ain't playing no game besides Pokemon right now.
Why he not saying social? We want to find you on social, by the way. But Dashi, where can the good folks find you on your gaming platforms?
My gaming platforms?
Apparently, yeah.
iHeartRadio is on everything. I was about to say, because I don't even know if I got an underscore in my PlayStation Network.
It's iHeartDashy, bro. That's it. It's iHeartDashy.
No, it's iHeartDash.
Oh my god! Damn.
I don't know if it's an underscore in the PlayStation Network, but there's an underscore on Instagram before or after. One of the two. Look for it.
Turn my PS5 on and tell y'all what it is, chat.
Ooh, big man got a PS5. I'm over here still rocking a PS4. He got PS5. Aren't you special?
Weird. Hey, yo, chat. Don't let Cypher cat.
That was Cap. That was Cap.
Head Capper.
Just to this episode. Just this episode. That's not my character for the show. That's just this episode. Having a little fun. This is what happens when they have me on for over an hour. This is horrible. This is an hour and 45 minutes pod for you guys. So you're going to have something to listen to at work tomorrow, folks. If you didn't watch it late night at 11:11, make a wish. Nope, it's 11:31. I just need glasses. I'm letting you go.
Cypher amped up.
I mean,
I
you
ain't
did
that
get me
amped up
amped
to
up
that.
when you started asking me was water wet and was fire hot and is the earth square. That got me pretty
Well,
amped.
first of all, Dashi said it was fire hot. I said you said it's water wet. I said no, just to troll you. That you know how Cypher got it.
Folks, you can catch us somewhere on the interwebs. 5-Star Frog Pod. We're gonna make things splash. Ding ding
Ding,
ding
ding, ding.
Ding ding ding. Tap and choke out the tap button. Yeah, that.
Oh yeah, make that
Tap
like
and
button
choke
tap
out the
out,
button.
and then make the subscribe button choke itself into a nice slumber, and have
Ding,
a
ding,
glass of
ding.
Southern Comfort on the side.